I was the guy in my band in high school that would have to muster the courage to go ask someone if we could play at their club. And, making the like cold call. I didn't know what it was called back then, but I was making cold calls. Or I was doing like in-person cold, like a cold, hi, can we please play? Like I would go there in person on a Friday night and say, please let us play. I had to muster up the courage to go ask the head librarian if we could play at the coffee house in front of the whole school in this big glass room that everybody could see from the balconies and throughout the hallways. And our first show was absolutely horrible in front of the whole school. Our friends went and we had a lot of support and it went well. So that became a regular thing though, where we're playing in our library in front of the whole school. And when it comes to operating a business definitely takes a lot of nerve too. There's a lot of risk. You're really putting yourself out there. It's embarrassing in a lot of ways. I mean, I'm experiencing the same thing with our YouTube videos now. We have over 3 million views on our YouTube channel from ads, not because people are voluntarily going to watch my 1-minute ad video, but because we're running the ads and everywhere I go in town, people will know who I am and kind of give me a hard time. But, sometimes I go somewhere and people will be like, oh my gosh, I hate you. But then by the end of the conversation, we're friends. But by being in a band, I had to do that same thing. And there were people who hated our band growing up. Not a lot of people. I was in a pretty supportive town with a lot of nice people. And we had a lot of friends and family go to our shows. And it was a really, really fun time. But you'd still have those people you'd still have haters. So I had to learn how to deal with that in a band. And I had to learn how to pick up the phone and call people. I had to learn how to go into my big desktop computer hooked up to the dial-up internet and send emails to club owners. Hey, can we play at your club? And so I had to learn how to make cold contact. And while I love marketing much more and people actually calling us, in the early days of owning a business, when you don't really have any marketing dollars, sometimes that's just what you have to do. You have to knock on doors. You have to pick up the phone. You have to send that awkward email, that cold email. And it taught me how to like really put myself out there in so many ways, getting up on stage in front of people, calling people, emailing people, going and seeing them in person, talking to strangers. That was awesome for the business. And it also taught me, back in those days, when we recorded, we would sell CDs and we would sell T-shirts. So it taught us sales and more importantly, it taught us how to develop relationships.